Hey everyone, it is Pastor Dave from St. John in Woodbury, Minnesota. Thanks for checking out today's 5 Minutes of Hope. We are into a new week now, this last week of April, as we get ready to say hello to May. And I pray that your week is off to a good start. I also pray that you had a wonderful and blessed weekend. I know up here in the Bull North, the weather was gorgeous. 60s and 70s, sunshine, definitely spring weather. So it gave me an opportunity to get outside a lot, to work on the yard, do some landscaping stuff that I do love to do. So very energizing, and it was interesting because, again, with just how beautiful it was, we saw people all over the place, riding bikes, going for walks, going for runs, and with the weather and just people being out, it kind of made you forget just the weirdness that we're going through right now. So hopefully you also had a peaceful and blessed weekend. And like I said, hopefully your week is off to a good start. So once again, with today's daily devotion, a couple things for us. A quick joke, and then also just some devotional thoughts for the day. And so the joke, another good one, I think. So it's about a pastor who went to go see one of his people in the hospital. And so this man had been in the hospital, he had surgery, everything went well, but when he was coming out of anesthesia, he was still on some pain medication. And so the doctors, the nurses would routinely ask him questions just to see if he was disoriented at all. And so again, basic stuff of, what's your name, where are you, what day it is, who's the president, all this stuff. And so when the pastor went to go visit, he talked to the doctors and the nurses first just to see how he was doing. And they said he was doing well, surgery went well. But again, that they had to keep asking questions just to make sure he didn't get too disoriented with the pain medication. And so the pastor then goes in to see the gentleman and asks him how he's feeling. And the man says, I'm feeling pretty well. I feel good. But I got to tell you, I don't think I like these doctors and nurses very much. And the pastor looked a little confused. He says, well, why not? He said, well, they don't even know who the president is. There you go, joke of the day. So a couple of devotional thoughts again as we get closer to the end of today. And so I was reading today through Luke chapters 10 through 12. And I found it interesting. I don't know if you've noticed this too, but I've noticed recently that when I read through devotions, when I read, especially through scripture readings, I'm starting to read them through the lens of a global pandemic, with all the things that we're being told about with washing hands, with social distancing, being quarantined, being locked inside, and all of a sudden you read passages, your mind first kind of goes to that place. In fact, there's two of them in the one that I read today in Luke chapters 10 through 12, where it kind of made me pause and think. In fact, there's one where Jesus is accused of not washing his hands, ceremonially washing them before eating with the Pharisees. Of course, my first thought was, Jesus, you need to wash your hands. We got to be safe here. So I kind of laughed at that. But the other one, again, it's very interesting. It's in Luke chapter 10, and these are verses, Luke 11. These are verses 5 and following. So again, this is a account. He's giving an example. He says, suppose you have a friend and you go to him at midnight and say, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread. And a friend of mine on a journey has come to me and I have no food to offer him. And suppose the one inside answers, don't bother me, the door is already locked and my children are in bed. I can't get up and give you anything. So again, even as I read that, my first thought was, don't let people inside your house. So this guy was right. Keep the door locked. Don't let anybody in. But that's not the point of this. And so in this account, it says that even this man who has locked the door is ready for bed. It's a process to unlock the door. Because he is his friend, he will unlock the door and give him what he needs. And so the whole point Jesus says here is, how much more will God give us, his people, what we ask for, because he's a good and perfect and loving God. And so this ends with the famous saying that you see all over the place, ask, seek, knock. So I say to you, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened to you. And so that's my prayer, that's my encouragement for us today, is that we be bold in our prayers with God, that we can come before him with anything and everything. So if you're dealing with fears, with anxieties, stresses during this time, or perhaps you've got other stuff going on, maybe even joyful stuff, Jesus says, bring it all to me. And I will answer all of your prayers, but I'll do it in my way, in my timing, which is always for our good. And so again, that's my encouragement to us today. Be bold in prayer, be bold in approaching God with everything in our lives, and trust that He is good, that He will open that door to us, and that He will give us exactly what we need in a way that's best for us. So God bless you today, and